So we've just driven from my house to Portsmouth and we're at the ferry terminal now, ready to go to Santander. Oh my goodness, here we go. What look what's that for? Followed by a little green camper. So got everything in our bags to go on the ferry, and we won't see Remi for 2 days now. And look who's parked behind us. So the ferry we took went from Portsmouth to Santander, and it took about 33 hours. And this was our 4-berth cabin for the 2 nights and 3 days that we were on the ferry. Very nice. Oh, the bed's fold up. And it was very comfortable. It had an ensuite bathroom, and so we both had showers. So after unpacking some of our things, we headed down to the lounge bar, which had live music and some nice cocktails. And then we waved goodbye to Portsmouth and my parents, who were standing on the end of the jetty giving us a wave. Along the journey, we kept looking for any land that we could see to try and work out where we were, and at this point we spotted some of France.
Oh my god, there's loads!
And sometimes people see whales from the deck of the boat. We didn't see any whales, but we did see some porpoises and some dolphins, and a whole pod came alongside us at one point. Jess, how's your meal?
It's looking yummy.
And then when we were getting close to Santander, we packed up our bags again and got ready to get on the road. The weather wasn't as sunny as we'd expected when we arrived, but we headed straight to the sea because it was nice and warm, and went to a town called Somo. So we got off the ferry this morning. We've just had a drink at this cafe up there, and gonna have a look at the waves and go in for a surf. I really like surfing and got my suit and board with me, and Jess hasn't surfed before, so she had a lesson. And after a day of surfing and having some wraps for lunch on the road, we arrived at our first overnight spot, which was really nice, by a cliff. And because we'd had so much to eat already, we just had some crumpets for dinner. After our snack, we read our books as the sun set, and you could begin to hear all the crickets coming out for the evening. In the morning, we woke up to some slightly better weather, and as you can see, the place we stayed overnight was really, really stunning. After some breakfast, we set off into Picos de Europa, which is a national park and mountain range in the north of Spain. We eventually arrived at Basilica Santa Maria in Covadonga, which was a big basilica, and really odd to find such a big building in these tiny little village mountain towns. They even had another second little chapel up, carved away in the caves in the side of the mountain. We saw lots of cows, which are Jess's favourite animal, so we were really pleased to see those. And it was really, really, really misty, but it made it all the more magical.
By my side, the years will talk, come back.
you've enjoyed seeing what we got up to on our first 2 days in Spain, then make sure you like the video, subscribe and leave a comment if you've got any questions. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!